Hello, this is a tutorial video for the FIU Alumni Association job board, and this tutorial covers basic instructions to upload content and update content, and a basic explanation of how the plugin works. So here we are at the home page, and the home page is actually not really a page, it's pulling a post. This area is a post, and we'll just kind of quickly go through this. Here's the job board and resumes, and there's ways for the employers to register and log in, and ways for the candidates to register and log in, post jobs and find jobs. And we'll go ahead and log in as an admin. And you can just log in anywhere. Just log in to the candidate, and just if you're an admin, just enter your admin login information. Okay, and if you are an admin, the website will know that you're an admin, so when you log in, you're going to see this black bar up here. If you're a candidate or a subscriber, which is the same thing, this black bar will not be available to you. This has access to the WordPress Dashboard, which let's go through that a little bit. If you just go down the line here, the first thing that will be useful to you is the posts. If you click on that, this is the post that appears on the home page of the job board, and here's where you would be able to edit that area. Right here, this area is completely editable. Make your edits and then just click update, and that will be changed. And then if you go down to the job board, that would be the next place that would be useful to you. Here you can see all the jobs that have been uploaded. These particular jobs have been uploaded from Indeed.com, and I'll show you how to do that in the next part of the video. So these have been automatically uploaded, so some of the things, there is some information here, but you're at the mercy of whatever the feed is available to fill in these fields. So when you do an upload, just make sure you come back and there's contact information and those type of things you would like in there. Then you have your applications, and there's none in here yet, but they'll start appearing here. When someone applies, the admin will receive a notification that someone has entered an application, and then the admin will need to approve that application in this area here. So then also employers will also need to be verified. So once an employer sign up, the admin will need to approve the employer before they can be shown on the front. And those are settings. You can also set them to automatically be shown or active. For instance, these are active here, candidates. And we're not using the payments integration at this time, or memberships. So if you want to check out the settings for the job board, it's down here. It's called Settings WPJB, and these are the different areas. So the first one would be Configuration. And here we have, well, this is the plugin license, which should remain the same. If we go back, we have other settings here, common settings. We can just enable this just in case you want to do an XML import. Go back to configuration. Job board options. Here you can select some settings here. How many offers do you want to show per page? How many jobs per page? Days marked as new, this means that a little burst that says new on it will be available for 7 days and then it will disappear. And old, a little notification that says old will appear after 7 days, and you can change these settings. There's some other settings here. When job is marked filled, hide it. You can check that. Allow employers to edit their jobs. You can check that if you want that to happen. Show related jobs. These are the jobs that show on the bottom of each job that are related to that job by some category. Apply online. You can hide the link. Applications, only registered members can apply. You can select that, and that will just limit the registrations to registered members, or the applications rather. Who can post jobs? Anyone. You can also change that to employers, and they'd have to register as an employer in order to post a job. Right now it's just set to anyone. Hold for moderation. You could do this if you want to be notified as an admin before you make the job active. So you would check all of these or some of these. Search form on job list. This just has a search form on top. And we'll just go ahead and enable that. It makes it easier to search for jobs. Then we have pricing. If you were to activate this, you could show here what single job posting packages there are, and you can also add some, name the price. Same with single resume pricing or employer membership packages. You can add that in the future. Custom fields. This is where you edit the forms. So if you have a job form, you can edit the fields right in here. And the way you do that is, if you hover over each field, you can see there's like a little setting and a little eraser next to it. One means edit, one means delete. So if you want to edit this title field, for instance, you can just click on it and just change the label is the title. You can make it required, and you can also change visibility. So that's how you change those. And just do the general settings there. Same with all of these. If you want to add a field, you can add basic fields from here, from this box. So you can even add a file upload field just by clicking on it. I think, you just drag it over. And just place that anywhere you like. You can put it at the bottom of the page if you so wish, right here. So that's how you can edit these fields and delete and change those sort of things. And once you're done, just make sure to click Save Form, and that'll save all your changes. So if you go back, you can also see that you can edit different forms: the apply form, the search form, company form, my resume form, and advanced search form. All of these can be edited. And these are the only forms that can be edited. Promotions, this just means if you want to create a coupon, you can do it here, and it just puts a field on the any payment that the user can enter and get a discount code that you designate, and then you would just email or promote the code however you wish through email or anything like that. Categories, these are job categories. These work great when you're entering the jobs yourself. If you're importing from a feed, they don't always click with the categories. For instance, administration only has 3, but they all go to default. So you would have to manually enter the category for each job. But you can also add categories. Just click Add New Category. And just enter the title here. Let's say it's Secretary. And it automatically creates a slug here if you just click on this box and just save it. You don't have to worry about that second box. Then we've got job types. And here we have 4 job types, and you can create as many as you like. Right now, as you can see, there's a total of 58 jobs for full-time, and they will reflect here as they enter and belong to these types. Email templates. These are all the email notifications. Right now, as you can see, they're all set to come from alumni@fiu.edu. And if you open one of these, you can see how it's set up, the sender's email, the sender name, the title, and the message. And these little codes here should be left alone because they just basically bring in the job title pertinent to this particular email. And you can just change the, like best regards, you can change that and those type of things. And these I would just probably leave untouched at this time. So yeah, so there's a ton of email templates that you can kind of fine tune to whatever your needs are. So these are emails sent to admin, emails sent to employer, to candidate, and any other emails. So then we have the import area. And here's where you can schedule an import. For instance, you can schedule a new import. And you can see where you can import from Indeed or Career Builder. And you can enter a keyword or a category and see what jobs you would, or default, it kind of pulls everything in. So you can put the country, which is US of course, location, and how many jobs. It's up to 25 per import. So then you just can either schedule it or you can just import once. But if you schedule it, it'll just be scheduled to come in. And then we have, let's see, we also have how to set up the integration. So if you go back to configuration, we can go back to this area, integrations, and this is how we integrated Indeed, for instance. What we had to do was we had to go to Indeed.com, and if you click Edit, we had to get this API key from Indeed.com and put it in here, and that's how we were able to upload the correct jobs. And when you create this API key on Indeed or any other external third party, they'll have instructions on what info to gather and so forth. It's different for everyone. You can pull in from LinkedIn, for instance, and the same thing, you will have to go into a certain part of LinkedIn to get the API keys. PayPal, you can just click here, edit, and just click enable this payment method and the email associated with it. And you can do a testing or for real. You just click there when you're done. Or Stripe, same thing. And that's pretty much how it is back here in the dashboard. On the front end, if you are not logged in, let's just log out of here, because if you're logged in as an admin, like I mentioned, you're going to see this black toolbar. And I'm going to log out now, and I'm just going to go to the website. And let's say I want to post a job. I just got here and I'm an employer and I want to post a job. All I gotta do is click on post a job and create my job here, follow the prompts, and let's see, let's just make one. Description goes here. Let's say it's freelance, company name. And we'll put a free listing here. And we'll go preview. This is the next step. And then we'll just click publish listing. And it's done. So then you just click to view your listing. Now, at this moment, the settings are that anyone can post jobs. As I mentioned before, in the dashboard, you can set it so that they're held for moderation, and then you'd have to make them active on the dashboard. You'll see them in the jobs area. So that's how you post a job, and then finding a job. You can do a search here. You might want to create a registration first. And I've already registered as a candidate, so I can just log in. And here's my my profile, and I can make any edits to my resume information here. And as you can see, I don't see the black toolbar on top anymore. You can also, if I apply for any jobs, I can see my applications right here, and which I haven't done any. You can search other resumes through a search form, and then I would log out. And or just go to these jobs here. And I can also apply online right here and just fill out my information, Panther ID, and I can upload a resume and so forth, just like that, and click send application. And the admin, of course, you as an admin will receive notification. And that's basically how the job board works. Any questions? We're always here for support. Just call Design House 305-456-7253.